I will revise for you and listen it carefully. Yesterday we have learned about different body parts. Once again you will open page number 7, lesson number 2 and page number 7, my body. This is my body. I have a head. On my head there is hair. My face is round. I have 2 eyes and a nose. I have a mouth and 2 lips. I have white teeth and a pink tongue. I have 2 cheeks and a chin. I have 2 ears. I have a neck. So student, in the given paragraph, you have learned about different body parts, and all these body parts are very important for us. Suppose if you don't have hands, you cannot do your work. So God has given you all these body parts that you can use, and you can make this world beautiful, and you can do your work by yourself. Okay, on page number 7, you will see a shape of circle, and a statement is written, draw a face and labels for the parts. Okay, first you will join the shape, join the dots, and after that you will draw face body parts like eyes, ears, nose, lips, tongue, and here you can also draw. And after drawing, you will label all the body parts. Here from head to toes, I'll read all body parts for you. So listen it carefully. Eyebrow, eye, nose, chest, arm, hand, leg, toe, forehead, ear, mouth, stomach, knee, and foot. And students, you will see this page in your social studies book, and you will memorize all these body parts. Now turn by turn, I'll explain different body parts. First one is eyes. Eyes are very important. And students, you can see this beautiful world with the help of your eyes. And you can do your work, you can observe others, and you can make your life beautiful if you have beautiful eyes. So, what is the work of eyes? You can see, you can observe, and you can do your work easily. And you can go anywhere where you want to go. Second part is mouth. Second body part is mouth. Yes, you can eat and you can speak. Students, you can eat and you can speak and you can communicate with others. Yes, similarly, I'm talking and I'm delivering lecture and you can listen me. And I am using this body part. So I'm delivering lecture, so you can listen me, you can communicate with me. So these body parts are very important, eyes and mouth. Next body part is nose. Okay, students, with the help of nose, you can breathe, you can smell the things. Number 2, ear. Okay, you can hear, and after hearing you can respond, and with the help of ear you can maintain your body balance also. So these 2 body parts are very important. Yes, hands. Okay, you can, without hands you cannot do your work, you cannot arrange your things. You cannot carry things, you cannot write, you cannot read. Because when you open your book, after that you can read. And hands are very important because you can make this world beautiful. You comb your hair every day. You are doing now. You comb your hair, you wash your face. So God has given you hands to do your work. Next body part is foot. Okay, students, our feet carry our weight. Wherever we want to go, we can go. We can walk, we can run. So these two body parts are very important. Next one is elbow. Actually, elbow and knee, these two body parts are important, and these are, you can say these are joints. With the help of elbow and knee, you can move your arm, you can move your leg. So this is the reason we can carry things, we lift things up and down. And similarly, we can move everywhere because we can bend our knee. So these two body parts are also very important. So all these body parts are working in our body, and God has given all these body parts to do our work. So in this lesson, we have learned about different body parts, and all these body parts are very important. And students, you should know what is the work of, what is the work and what is the importance of these body parts. Now I'm going to read question answers for you. You can note it down, and no need to write questions, just write the answers because question already have written in your book. So I'm going to read question answers for you. First one is, what parts of your body do you use for running? Question number one is, what parts of your body do you use for running? Answer is, we use our legs and feet for running. I repeat it. We use our legs and feet for running. So which body parts we are using here? Legs and feet. Legs and feet. So once again, I repeat answer. We use our legs and feet for running. Question number two is, what parts of your body do you use for eating? Very important part, because without eating we cannot live. What parts of your body do you use for eating? Answer is, we use our mouth for eating. Which body parts we are using for eating? Mouth. So once again, I'll read this answer for you. We use our mouth for eating. Okay. Come to the question number three. What parts of your body do you use for writing? Yes. Because you are students and every day you are reading and writing. So question number three's answer is, we use our hands for writing. Which parts of our body we are using for writing? Hands. So I repeat it. We use our hands for writing. So in the given question answers, different body parts we are using. So I'm going to read these body parts for you: legs, feet, mouth and hands. And all these body parts every day we are using and we are doing our work. So students, you can note down all these question answers, and you will write these question answers in your social studies copy neatly. Next, in your lesson, students, here is an information. Humans can make thousands of expressions. How many can you make? Okay, humans can make thousands of expressions, but here I have written 5 expression for you. Number 1, expression of anger. Okay, expression of anger when you are not comfortable, you are not feeling comfortable, you are doing your work not in time, and somebody is pointing out, and in this situation you feel and you show your expression of anger. Number 2, expression of happiness. Very important, because when you feel happy, you do your work nicely. So here is our expression of happiness. So many reasons every day you are getting good news, and expression of happiness, when you feel happy, you show this expression of happiness. Number 3, expression of love. So expression of love is very important, because your parents love you, your guardians love you, and similarly your cousins, your sister and brothers. And this expression, when you are having this expression, you feel secure. So expression of love is, you can say, you feel secure. Number 4, expression of fear. Yes, when you are not feeling comfortable, when you are in trouble, when you are doing some mistakes. So after doing some mistakes, you feel and you show the expression of fear. Last one is expression of surprise. So yesterday I told you life is full of surprises. So when you are getting some surprises from your parents and from your family, you feel good. And sometimes your teachers are taking your surprise test. So all these expressions you are showing in your life, and maybe many other expression you are showing. But in this lesson, I have written, students, these 5 expression for you. Once again, I'll read all these expression for you. Expression of anger, expression of happiness, expression of love, expression of fear, expression of surprise. When you get free, you can show all these expression, and say to your mother and to your tutor also these 5 expression. Now we will do work page. From book, textbook, you may open page number 9 and 10, and I'm going to read all the statements for you. First activity is fill in the blanks. Have you opened your books? Okay, you can hold your pencil also, because I'm going to say you the answers. I'm going to tell you the answers. Number 1 is, this is my dash. What is it? Yes, foot. You will write foot. F-O-O, foot. Hope you all are writing. Once again, I will say F-O-O-T, foot. This is my foot. Number 2, this is my dash. Now what is this? Yes, hand. And what are the spellings of hand? Yes, H-A-N-D, hand. Here you will write, this is my hand. H-A-N-D, hand. Number 3, this is my dash. Yes, this small body part is called ear. E-A-R, ear. You will write E-A-R, ear. Number 4, this is my, yes, nose. N-O-S-E, nose. I repeat the answers. In number 1, this is my foot. Number 2, this is my hand. Number 3, this is my ear. Number 4, this is my nose. Okay. B activity, what colors? Here you will tell colors. This is Sarah. A statement is she has dash here. Yes, what is the color of Sarah's hair? Yes, black. You will write black. B-L-A-C-K. Black. Number B, her eyes are, yes, what is the color of Sarah's eyes? Black. Again you will write B-L-A-C-K. Students, write carefully. Don't make mistakes. Okay, number 2, this is Tim. Can you see what is the colors of Tim's hair? Yes, he has dash hair. Okay, Tim's hair color is golden. So you will write golden and spellings are G-O-L-D-E-N. I repeated, G-O-L-D-E-N. Golden. B statement is his eyes are brown. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. Okay, number 3, my hair is dash. Okay, here you will write your own hair's color. What is your hair color? Like brown, golden, black. Whatever you are having, you will write my hair is dash and my eyes are dash. You will write your hair color and eye color. Page number 10. You may open page number 10. And activity C is true or false. This is Najib. Look at the picture and tick the statement as true or false. Students, hold your pencil and you will tick or false you will do. Okay, first statement is Najib has 3 arms. Can you see Najib? Okay, how many arms he has? Okay, he has 2 arms. So it's a false statement. You will tick false. First statement is false. Najib has 3 arms is a false sentence. Number 2, he has 2 ears. Okay. Is this a correct answer or not? Yes, true. Because he has 2 ears. True. You will take. Okay, number 3, his hair is grey. Can you see Najib's eyes color? Yes, it's brown. So it's a false sentence. His hair is grey is a false sentence. And number 4, Najib's eyes are green. No, it's true. Najib's eyes are green it's a false sentence. Najib's eyes are green is a false sentence because his eyes color is brown. So it's a false sentence. Hope you all have done.